Immediately after ejaculation, the body goes through certain changes that can affect long-term sexual well-being. Few people realize the significance of caring for this moment. The world of sex holds mysteries that go beyond what most people imagine, from record-setting erections to bizarre laws and unique customs. In this video, we'll uncover astonishing facts that may shift your perspective on sexuality. But before we dive in, make sure you've subscribed to our channel. Here, you'll find a range of videos packed with advice on relationships and sexuality. We want you to make the most of your intimate life. So if you enjoy this video, give it a like. It helps us reach more viewers and keep delivering high-quality content. The largest documented erection measured an impressive 39 cm, while the smallest recorded one was just 4.5 cm, illustrating the vast range of human anatomy. When it comes to sexual fantasies, oral sex is the most sought after and frequently practiced. Interestingly, 4 in 10 condoms are purchased by women, showing a growing awareness of sexual health and safety among them. Additionally, around 8% of people regularly engage in anal sex, a practice that, despite remaining taboo for some, is a significant part of many people's sexual experiences. Regarding sexual encounters, 60% of men and 54% of women have had one-night stands, showing that the desire for new experiences is common in many people's lives. After these interactions or any sexual activity, it's crucial to focus on the body's needs. Post-ejaculation care is essential, including maintaining good hygiene, preventing infections, and ensuring the body gets enough rest. These steps are key to preserving sexual health and avoiding complications. In Washington state, a controversial law permits sex with animals as long as the animal weighs under 40 pounds, sparking debates on ethics and morality. In 1609, a physician named Veer made a startling discovery when he found a corpse with 2 penises. Since then, about 80 similar cases have been documented, showing that nature can surprise us even in the most unexpected aspects of human biology. To further support you in achieving a fulfilling sex life, I've provided an ebook titled Rediscovering Intimacy: Healthy Sexuality After 60. This guide offers practical tips to strengthen relationships, addressing both emotional and physical challenges with strategies to rekindle passion and connection in marriage. Click the first pinned comment to secure your copy while supplies last. Don't miss this opportunity to enrich your love life. Research highlights a notable difference in perceptions of average erection size. Men often overestimate, claiming an average of 25 cm, whereas women report a more realistic figure closer to 10 cm. This disparity suggests a difference in perspective between genders on what is considered typical or desirable, possibly shaped by cultural and social pressures that affect body image and sexual performance. In a more surprising statistic, 56% of men confess to engaging in sexual activity at the workplace, raising concerns about power dynamics, privacy, and the ethical implications of such behavior. This practice, though seemingly risky, is more widespread than many might assume, showing that desire and opportunity can sometimes override established norms. The female orgasm is not only a source of intense pleasure but also acts as a natural pain reliever. During orgasm, the body releases endorphins, chemicals that alleviate pain and create a sense of well-being. This potent effect makes the common excuse of a headache less convincing, as sexual activity could potentially ease discomfort rather than worsen it. Among the Mangan people, a Polynesian cultural group, sexual behavior is especially active. Young couples, around the age of 18, maintain a vigorous routine, engaging in sex an average of 3 times per night until they turn 30. After that, the frequency drops, but it still remains high, averaging 14 times per week. This lifestyle reflects a society where sexuality is embraced as a natural and celebrated aspect of life. Infidelity is more prevalent than people might like to admit, with 1 in 3 individuals having participated in an extramarital affair. Additionally, 62% of people see no issue with cheating, reflecting a more permissive attitude toward infidelity that may stem from relationship dissatisfaction or a more open perspective on fidelity. When it comes to sensations, the speed at which erotic signals travel from the skin to the brain is remarkable, reaching up to 230 km/h. This speed demonstrates how quickly the human body can respond to sexual stimuli, showcasing the intricate and efficient nature of our nervous system in processing pleasure. One unusual incident involved a honeymooning couple and led to a lawsuit against the Olinda hotel chain. During their wedding night, a hotel staff member entered their room unannounced, resulting in accusations of sexual trauma. What should have been a private and joyous occasion turned into a deeply unsettling experience, emphasizing the importance of ensuring guest safety and privacy in hospitality. There is a concerning trend: about 500 individuals lose their lives each year while attempting to enhance orgasm through asphyxiation. This practice involves deliberately limiting oxygen flow to the brain to heighten pleasure, but it carries significant risks, as a loss of control can quickly lead to fatal outcomes. It's one of the more extreme methods people pursue for increased pleasure. Shifting to an intriguing historical tidbit, King Edward II of England, known for his tall stature, had a specially made board to ensure comfort during intimate moments. This illustrates the extent some go to adjust their intimate life according to physical needs. Regarding the duration of intimate encounters, research suggests an average of about 39 minutes, though this can vary widely between couples. Another aspect that can add excitement for many is the use of explicit language. 58% of people say that hearing bolder words during intimacy increases their arousal. Additionally, about 22% of people admit to having rented an adult film at least once, indicating that such content plays a role in the sexual experiences of many, even if it remains a topic many find difficult to discuss openly. In terms of legality, oral sex has surprising restrictions in some parts of the United States. It's still illegal in 18 states, including Arizona, where the law forbids this form of intimacy between consenting adults. If you've ever wondered how long it would take to try all the positions in the Kama Sutra, the answer is surprising. Based on average sexual frequency, it would take around 4 years to explore all 529 positions in the book, highlighting the vast variety of human sexual expressions. There's also a curious link between chocolate and arousal. Women who consume chocolate often report feeling more easily aroused, possibly due to the chemical compounds in chocolate that elevate serotonin and dopamine, which boost pleasure and well-being. For men, maintaining a regular intimate life helps increase testosterone levels, a key hormone that drives sexual desire. This creates a feedback loop where higher testosterone levels boost arousal, making them more inclined toward further intimacy. Interestingly, a man can experience a complete erection in just 10 seconds, often triggered by a simple visual cue or an appealing scenario. For women, arousal usually requires a different kind of approach. Emotional and mental connection often plays a bigger role. Tender kisses, warm embraces, and gentle touches help sync the body and mind, leading to a state of arousal. This process, though less immediate than for men, is deeply engaging and powerful. There are also rare and captivating occurrences, such as the 1% of women who can reach orgasm purely through mental focus, without physical contact. This phenomenon highlights the incredible potential of the mind in the realm of sexuality. Conversely, some women face challenges like semen allergy. Though this condition may sound worrisome, most manage it effectively, often using condoms, which also serve to prevent infections and unintended pregnancies. Sexuality laws in some regions can be very restrictive. For example, in Georgia, engaging in sex outside of marriage is illegal, reflecting specific cultural norms that continue to influence parts of the world. It's also worth noting that around 10% of the global population identifies as asexual, meaning they do not experience sexual attraction to any gender. This challenges many conventional ideas about desire and intimacy, though it doesn't diminish the depth of their relationships and life experiences. During arousal, the female body undergoes significant changes. For instance, the clitoris, an extremely sensitive area, can double in size, becoming more receptive to touch. Additionally, the vaginal canal expands in preparation for intimacy. Within, there is an area known as the G-spot that can also swell, growing to about the size of an almond when stimulated. During orgasm, the body responds in various ways, including an increased heart rate that can surge up to 180 beats per minute, nearly twice the normal rate, similar to the effect of intense physical activity, but much more pleasurable. Men also have their unique physical reactions. They can experience up to 10 erections in a single day, even without direct sexual activity. This phenomenon is linked to elevated testosterone levels, a key hormone influencing male libido. There are also some rather unusual legal curiosities concerning sex. In Washington, D.C., for instance, the only legally permitted sexual position is the missionary, a regulation that feels like a relic from another time. Meanwhile, in Vilas, Wisconsin, a law forbids a man from discharging a firearm while his partner is experiencing an orgasm. It's a strange and even amusing rule, illustrating just how odd some laws can be. Kissing is more than a simple display of affection. When two people kiss, about 30 facial muscles are engaged, helping to tone the face and enhance blood flow throughout the body. Furthermore, frequent kissing can elevate self-esteem by fostering emotional bonds and making individuals feel cherished and desired. Additionally, people who kiss often tend to have longer lifespans, with studies suggesting they experience fewer health issues, potentially due to the immune-boosting effects of kissing. In an intriguing study conducted in Long Beach, California, scientists observed a remarkable event. A woman reached 134 orgasms within a single hour. This extraordinary number showcases the female body's capacity for continuous and intense pleasure, while also sparking questions about the physiological differences in sexual experiences between men and women. In comparison, men participating in the same study, despite their efforts, reached a maximum of 16 orgasms, indicating that the female body may have a natural inclination for multiple orgasms within short periods, something biologically less common for men. After reaching orgasm, whether during intimacy or through self-pleasure, it's normal to experience a wave of relaxation that often leads to sleep. This occurs due to the release of hormones like oxytocin and prolactin, which induce feelings of calm and satisfaction. Oxytocin, often referred to as the love hormone, is released in abundance during orgasm, creating a calming effect and lowering cortisol levels, the body's primary stress hormone. Prolactin is linked to feelings of sexual fulfillment, which can explain the drowsiness many people feel post-climax. Regarding intimate grooming, some women choose to completely remove pubic hair, a decision often tied to personal aesthetics or specific fantasies. This practice, influenced by trends and beauty standards, can be an expression of one's sexuality. For some, full hair removal enhances the sensation of touch during intimacy, increasing sensitivity and pleasure. Conversely, there are also legal oddities that verge on the bizarre. For instance, in Arizer, Pennsylvania, a law bans sexual activity with truck drivers inside their vehicles. This legislation might have been intended to address safety concerns or public order, but its existence is certainly unusual. In Florida, a state known for its quirky laws, there is legislation permitting sexual acts with a porcupine, an oddity that raises questions about the rationale behind such a rule. While rarely enforced, these laws reflect the variety and, at times, the eccentricity of legal standards across different regions. If these intriguing facts surprised you, feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. Let me know which piece of information stood out to you the most, or if any of this was already familiar to you. This is also a great chance to share your thoughts and suggest new topics for future videos. And of course, if you enjoyed the content, don't forget to hit the like button. Your support helps the channel grow and encourages me to continue bringing you more fascinating content. If you haven't subscribed yet, take this moment to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on future videos. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.